I'm going to start by adding 6 egg yolks to a bowl, to which I'm going to be adding 1 cup of powdered sugar. We're going to whisk this till it's nice and smooth. So you can use the ready-made icing sugar, or you can just powder regular sugar in your mixer. We're going to mix all of this very well. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon each of vanilla essence as well as cardamom powder. I have a recipe for how I make my cardamom powder at home. I'll leave a link in my description box below. So mix all of this well, and then we're going to add to it 250 ml or 1 cup of thick coconut milk. After that, we're going to add 175 grams of maida. You can add half at a time and mix till everything is nice and smooth. Now we're going to divide the batter into 2 parts, and to 1 part we're going to add a brown color or a chocolate color. Now we're going to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Here I have a loaf tin. You can also use a regular round tin, and we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of clarified butter or ghee, and we're going to nicely brush it all over the tin. Once that is done, we're going to take half a cup of the plain batter, and we're going to add it to our cake tin, and we're going to spread it out evenly. And then we're going to bake this for exactly 20 minutes. Now, after 20 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven, and we're going to check that it's nice and cooked. So your knife has to come out nice and clean. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee. Again, we're going to spread it out evenly using a silicone brush or even a spoon. And then we're going to take half a cup of the chocolate colored or the brown colored batter, and we're going to pour that on top of the cooked layer. Now I'm going to leave all the exact measurements in my description box as well as my comments box, so you can find all the exact measurements there. Now again, after cooking the second layer, we're going to check with our knife that it's cooked. It has to be cooked. If it isn't cooked, then put it back into your oven. And of course, the second layer has to be baked for only 15 minutes. Again, we're going to drizzle 1 teaspoon of ghee or clarified butter, and then we're going to add the plain colored batter. So in this way, we're going to keep doing this till we come to the second last layer. We're going to do the same steps. That is, we're going to pour the plain batter, we're going to cook it in the oven, and then we're going to again grease it with some ghee or clarified butter, put half a cup of the other colored batter, and then bake it again. So in this way, we're going to just keep doing this process till we come to the second last layer being baked. Also, with regards to the coconut milk, now you can use fresh coconut or you can use the packet coconut milk. Now I've used fresh coconut milk. So what I did is I grated about 1 cup of fresh coconut. I put it into my mixer. I added about half a cup of hot water, and then I ground it in the mixer, and then I just extracted the thick milk, and I needed just about 1 cup for this recipe. You can also use the ready-made packets and make the coconut milk. And now this is the second last layer being baked. So once that is baked for 15 minutes, again, we're going to check whether it is baked with a knife. Again, we're going to drizzle about 1 teaspoon of clarified butter. Then we're going to spread it out evenly. And now we are going to pour the last batter, half a cup of the last batter. Again, we're going to spread that out evenly. And the only difference in this is that we are going to add some clarified butter or ghee on top of this layer. So after spreading it out evenly, we're going to put about 2 teaspoons of clarified butter or ghee. Just drizzle it. And now we're going to bake this for 20 to 22 minutes. Now it has come out of the oven already, but we have to rest this for at least 1 to 2 hours. That's also very important before we demold it. So we're going to keep this aside in a nice cool place, not in the refrigerator, but just any cool place in your home, in your kitchen, for at least 1 to 2 hours. And after waiting patiently for 2 hours, we're just going to run a sharp knife at the edges before demolding it. Friends, the aroma in my home is just unbelievable. It just smells like Christmas already. And now we're just going to use a plate or a large tray, and we're just going to turn it upside down and tap it so that it comes out easily. And voila, there our layered coconut cake is all ready. And then we're just going to slice it. And since we've kept it to rest for 2 hours, it's very easy to handle the cake. You know, it's really so simple to cut through. And it's so soft and spongy. And it looks beautiful too. So just cut up all the slices. So don't skip the step of letting it rest for 1 or 2 hours. And I'm sure, friends, your tray is going to look beautiful. And now some tasting time. Oh my God, this is amazing. So I hope you liked today's recipe. I hope you give it a try.